Daydreamers, it's Alex and I'm finally back with another video. So today's video is going to be a reading vlog and I'm going to vlog myself reading The Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. This is Cassie's latest release. It came out on the 1st September, also my birthday, so best birthday present ever, obviously. Cassie Clare is one of my favourite authors. The Shadowhunter series is one of my favourite series and worlds, and it has been for so long. I'm pretty sure that I started reading the series either when City of Bones first came out or when City of Ashes first came out. I can't remember because it was so long ago, but I've been reading it like right from the start. Love it so much. Been a huge fan ever since I first started reading it. So obviously I'm very excited about this. Also, Malik is my favourite literary couple ever. So the fact that they've got a series just for them excites me a lot. And so I thought I'd do a reading vlog for the latest book, The Lost Book of the White. So this is book 2 in the Eldest Curses series, and it follows Malik. So it's obviously the best. This is my edition that I'm going to read from. It's got Magnus on the cover. It's got these beautiful blue sprayed edges. Under the dust jacket, it is plain. It is just white, but I love the white and the blue. I think it looks so pretty. And then the title on the spine is in silver, and I think it's such a pretty edition. I also have the Waterstones exclusive Rune edition. So I believe the blue sprayed edges on the normal edition are exclusive to Waterstones as well. I think if you don't get it from Waterstones, you get the hardcover but not the blue sprayed edges. But this is definitely exclusive to Waterstones. It's the Rune edition, and it's just really pretty. And I've bought every Rune edition they've done so far of the Dark Artificers, and then the first book in this series. I just love them. I think they're so pretty. I just collect Cassie Clare books and Cassie Clare editions. One day I'll do a video on all my Cassie Clare editions, because any chance to just gush about my favourite books is just perfect, right? But I'm not going to read from this edition because I mainly don't want the foiling to rub off. So I will be reading from this one. And I will be using my magnetic bookmark, and he has back, which I like because it lets me know which side of the magnet is the one I'm on, if that makes sense. So I'll be using Magnus because what other bookmark would I use in a series about Magnus? And yeah, I thought I would just vlog my reading so you can enjoy it with me. Hello, Editing Alex here, just to say that this vlog won't contain any spoilers for The Lost Book of the White, but I may just mention things in connection to The Lost Book of the White that are spoilers for other Shadowhunter books, just as a warning. So this is where I'm going to sit to do my reading. This is my sofa. I'm not going to show you the other side because it's a mess. And this is my Mortal Instruments blanket that came in, I believe it was the Illumicrate Chain of Gold box. I got both the Illumicrate and the Fairy Loot, so I don't remember which one it came in. But it was one of the Chain of Gold boxes, and I'm pretty sure it was the Illumicrate one. So this will be my little reading nook. That's a Sarah J. Maas pillow, not a Cassandra Clare pillow. I don't have a Cassandra Clare pillow, so I need to rectify that. And while I read, I will be burning my lightwood candle. This is from the Nephilim family's collection from Meraki Candles. I think they've closed down now, which is sad because they do really nice, or they did really nice candles. But I got this collection when it was announced, and I'm going to burn the lightwood one. I don't have a Malik candle, which is tragic. So this is the second best option. I've just finished reading the prologue of The Lost Book of the White, and the prologue is set in 2007, and then the main, like the rest of the book, is set in 2010. So the prologue takes place, I think it's during City of Ashes or City of Glass. It's during one of those two. And it just kind of shows a scene from whichever book it was, from like a different point of view. Well, obviously from Magnus's point of view, because it's about Magnus. And that was really nice. And it kind of plugged a gap. It wasn't something that I read City of Ashes / Glass and was like, but how did this happen though? I want to know more about this. But it was also, at the same time, it was nice to see it from the other point of view and see more about it anyway, just because. And then the rest of the book is, like I said, set during 2010, so it's set between City of Heavenly Fire and Lady Midnight. And there's quite a big gap between those two. So I'm quite looking forward to reading this and seeing what they got up to in that gap in more detail. But I just thought I'd let you know that the prologue was enjoyable, and it really made me want to reread The Mortal Instruments because it's been quite a while since I reread it. And just if you're wondering, book 1 in this series, The Red Scrolls of Magic, is set in between City of Glass and City of Fallen Angels. So these are like books 1 and 2 in a series. So they are a series, but they don't like directly follow on from each other. They kind of weave in throughout the rest of her books and just fit into different timelines. So there's a gap of about 3 years, I think, between these two. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with this now. Page 45, and I'm stopping now because it's 9:30 and I've worked tomorrow and I'm like an old lady and I need to go to bed really early. But it's really good so far. Like I say, it's just making me want to reread The Mortal Instruments. Clary and Jace and Simon and Isabel all showed up in chapter 2, and it was just like, it just made me so happy and nostalgic. And I'm just very much looking forward to finishing this book and seeing what happens. And I'm just so happy. And the great thing about this series is that in like the main books, there's always mention of all the time Magnus did this or the time Magnus and Alec did that. And this and the Bane Chronicles really lets you see what actually happened in those times, and I just love it so much. You know, you just love a world or a book or a series so much, and you would just read anything set in that world with those characters. And so now we're like getting expansions of something that was just mentioned in passing in the main series, and I just love it. Like, it could literally, the whole book could just be like Magnus and Alec and their family, and that's it. Like, nothing bad happens, there's no suspense or mystery or anything, and I would just love it just because I love these characters so much. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed now, and I will carry on tomorrow, and I will update you when I've read some more. Hey, so it's now Saturday. I don't think I mentioned, but I started this vlog on Thursday, and then I just didn't vlog yesterday. I've just been reading this morning, and I just thought I'd come on an update because Gem just appeared, and now I'm emotional because Gem is my favourite ever of anything. Not got many plans for the day, mostly just going to read, try and read as much of this as I can. I need to vacuum my room at some point, and at some point over the weekend I need to do some interview practice. I have an interview on Monday, so hopefully I can fit all that in. And I'm just waiting for Blue to get here, and then we're going to go to IKEA, and I'm going to buy a little like bedside table set of drawers to match my chest of drawers there, so I have more drawer space. So that'll be good. Okay, so I literally just read like 2 more pages and I had to come on again because this series is called The Eldest. That's not going to affect. It's called The Eldest Curses, and we just found out what that means on page 114. So we've just left IKEA and it's Blue. Hello! And my glasses are fogging up.
Oh, this way.
This way! I'm leaving that in. And we have bought way too much stuff.
Oh, you want to wait until we're like...
No, this is much more chaotic and fun. Oh! There we go. Okay, talk to you in a bit, bye.
No eating here. No eating here tonight. No eating here tonight. No eating here tonight. We on a diet.
As for reading The Lost Book of the White, I've not done a lot today. I spent the morning cleaning my room and then went to IKEA, obviously, and then built furniture. But I'm up to chapter 8. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully I'll read more tomorrow. Well, I will read more tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll finish it tomorrow. I'd like to, but we'll see. I'm not even halfway through yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. So I will update you tomorrow when I've actually read some more. I've just made a nice cup of tea in my Chain of Gold mug. This once again came in one of the subscription books, so I'm just putting it down. This once again came in one of the Chain of Gold special edition boxes, and it's beautiful and I love it. This is actually the first time I've used it, which is exciting. And I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to do half an hour of reading. I'm on page 138. I was hoping to finish this today, so I don't know if that will happen, but I can give it a go. And I'll check in with you in half an hour. So I never actually told you what The Lost Book of the White was about. So I'm going to read you the synopsis. Life is good for Magnus Bane and Alec Lightwood. They're finally living together. Their warlock son Max is learning to walk, and the streets of New York are peaceful and quiet, as much as they ever were anyway. Until the night that two old acquaintances break in and steal the powerful Book of the White, stabbing Magnus with a strange magical weapon in the process. Now Magnus and Alec will have to drop everything to get the book back. They need to follow the thieves to Shanghai, call some backup, and they need a babysitter. In Shanghai they learn that a much darker threat awaits them. Magnus's magic is growing unstable, and if they can't stop the demons flooding into the city, they might have to follow them way back to the source, to the very realm of the dead. Can they stop the threat to the world? So I've just finished part 3. No, I haven't. I've just finished part 2. I'm up to part 3. And it's all kicking off. And I really can't wait to see what happens. The weird thing about reading this, and it's set before Lady Midnight, is that I know all of the characters in this book are in Lady Midnight. So it's like, well, I know nothing, I know they're not going to die. But it is still kind of weird because Magnus is usually the one they all turn to for answers, and he knows stuff. And in this book, he doesn't know anything about what he was stabbed with or what the effects of it will be or what is happening, and it's kind of weird to see him out of his depth, and it is still a bit kind of scary. So even though I know they'll all survive, it is still gripping me and a bit suspenseful, and it's just weird seeing Magnus out of his depth like that. Yeah, I might take a bit of a break and then come back and try and read some more. I'm nearly I think I'm about halfway through now, so I might be able to finish it today after all. We'll see. Hey, so I'm just jumping on to wrap up this vlog really quickly. I finished The Lost Book of the White. I nearly said The Red Scrolls of Magic. I finished this yesterday and I really enjoyed it. It was great. It was good to see Simon. So spoilers for other books, not for this book, but this isn't long after he ascends. So it was good to kind of see him on his first big trip out as an actual shadow hunter. That was nice. And just generally all of it. I just love this world so much, and especially, like I say, Magnus and Alec. And so this book takes place after they've adopted Max, and so just getting to see them as a little family is just amazing. So yes, I really loved this, and I do recommend this series if you like the Shadowhunter books. It is a really good series, and I really do enjoy it. Also, it came with a reversible dust jacket, that's why it looks a bit different. So that's it from me today. Keep an eye out for Beth's video on Wednesday and Blue's video on Friday, and I will see you next time. Bye!